So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. On the ground, McLaughlin. And nothing doing on that run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. We have an early third down coming up.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
What can they do here on third down and 7? Nix from the gun on third down. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Herbert going to throw on this first play. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. Throwing now is Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, Herbert. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. Not quite to the end zone, but in great position out of bounds at the 3. That is a big play for LA. 47 yards. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Herbert now on third and goal. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And this will pay off. It is caught. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, LA. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing. Nix. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head. The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but on this defense, not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll try to run for it.
You've got to keep all your options on the table on third down, and that's exactly what this quarterback did. He's looking to throw it, nothing there. He pulls it down himself, and he's able to convert for the first down.
Nix now on first and 10. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and first down.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Broncos. A run now with McLaughlin. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Nix. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Broncos move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now after the touchdown, Lutz gonna send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. That's the rookie from Georgia. It's Ladd McConkey. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Herbert to the air again. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. Going to lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Herbert to throw on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And that'll set up 4th down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's taken in by Conklin, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now Herbert again. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell they know this is coming back. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for 2. Throwing again, Herbert. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A run here. It's McLaughlin. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. Play action now. It's Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open man downfield is Conklin. And he will score. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown Chargers. Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for two. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and that'll go for a gain of about 4. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Nix now to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught left side by Ingram. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big-time play for the Broncos. 41 yards.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown Broncos. Lutz for the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Herbert now on 1st down. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Herbert now on 1st down. That's to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. We'll try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Herbert. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box them out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Looking middle, he'll get it complete to McConkey. And they're into field goal range now, as he's got the first down at the 26-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Herbert to the air again. That one intercepted. He's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Broncos move back to within one. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think all of us up here in the booth were curious, how is this quarterback going to bounce back following the pick six? And a lot of guys come back and they're very conservative and they just want to dink and dunk because they're scared to throw another pick. Well, we found out pretty quickly. Not this guy. He's going to continue to attack the ball downfield, and he's looking to make big plays any chance he gets.
Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. On first down, Herbert. He finds his tight end, Conklin. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Throwing on first down is Herbert. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. 1st and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Now it's Herbert. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
I'm so
Picked off
fucking
by
slow.
Talanoa, who fumbled.
He broke off so slow off the route.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
They'll go with a counter on 1st down. And he'll take this to about the 38-yard line. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henley.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Patrick Surtain.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Into space at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 26 yards. Nick snap on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That'll be incomplete with a penalty flag down. It looked like someone was across early. So let's try this again. They come to the line to go for two. Now give on the ground, and he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's caught. It's the rookie fourth-rounder, Troy Franklin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Nix, now to throw it here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Throwing, Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15.
So, 3-quarter.
18-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
3rd and 6. Throwing is Nix. He pulls it in around the 5.
Why was the other linebacker at, bro? He went there.
Game on. Khalil McLaughlin. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. The Broncos will cut it to a 2-point lead.
He just decided to do his own fucking thing. Stupid motherfucker. Stay in your zone.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th
Silly
quarter
ass game,
as they kick it off. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He keeps it, and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Justin Herbert, touchdown, L.A. So now a big play coming here for the Chargers, who are going for 2. Shotgun now for Herbert. This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Second down. Nix. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now Herbert. He's got his big tight end. Tyler Conklin. Franklin. Touchdown, Chargers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll go right and find his running back.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Khalil Mack, 3-time All-Pro, in there to bag another one. On second down, it's Nix. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. And now, after the pick six, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick six, but add on a 2-point conversion. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw is Nix. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A first down throw for Nix. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice job initially by the quarterback. He feels that immediate pressure, and he's able to escape the pocket. Now, you're hoping somebody uncovers. One of your targets becomes free, but it became pretty clear that he wasn't going to be able to have anybody to deliver the ball to, and does the right thing by getting rid of it.
Nix from the gun on third down.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on third down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give him credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the first down.
They'll try and run for it.
This is a little bit of a tough spot for a play caller, Mike. Fourth down, is it close enough that I can run the ball? Is it far enough that I have to risk a pass? That took some courage to call a run play, and fortunate for them, they're able to celebrate after.
He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On first down, Herbert. Now a ball thrown deep for Johnston.
So the
Did a possession case. Did a possession case, and that's what I got.
Safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on first down. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. Herbert to the air again. He's got it at the 3. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So now Herbert and the Chargers will go for two. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Now here's Burton, the fullback. Trying to use that big body to get the yardage, but he is stopped for no gain. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They get